What's up, my peeps? Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. What's up, my peeps? Look at that sunset. It's wine and spirits night. I'm not going to be here very long. Not going to be here very long, so we'll see if anybody shows up. I tried to give you a little warning that I was going to do this tonight. Everybody get their glass. Everybody get their glass, get their wine. I don't know if I really feel like doing any readings tonight. I've been working all day. Y'all see that new moon? Oh, can't quite get below the tree. Look at that beautiful moon. Beautiful sunset. And I don't know if you can still see the lake. There's the lake. Part of it anyway. Somebody put the damn light out here like that. What the hell's wrong with them? Get your glass of wine. See, I'm not going to be on here too long. Oh. Flag light finally came on. We have a mat that lights up so I can see where I'm going in the dark. Good grief. Can't talk. Could have got my trash can out of view. What's up, my peeps? What's everybody doing? Holly, I'm waiting on you. Waiting on Holly. I should have texted you. What's everybody doing? So I don't really have a plan for tonight. I'm not even babbling. Good grief. The skeeters might get me. I might have to go in. Out at the lake. Waiting to see where Holly's at. Get on my phone and get her. Get the shit stirred. Oh shit, hang on. These are so impromptu and these are so laid back. Whoop. All is well. My guides have been doing a shit ton of talking to me since I've been out here. It seems like everything's really opened up. So just so you know, that video earlier was not about me. It was about something that they brought into me. No, not firecrackers. Can you see my little, can you see the bug zapper thing on the steps? Well, that one's going. See that one? Oop, and that one's going. They're tennis rackets. You can swing them. There's a lot of little gnats and stuff, so I figured if I put those up there, maybe they'd stay over there and leave me alone. I don't want to attract them to me. So that video earlier is not about me, so whoever gets it, I know there's a handful of people that are going to say, oh, Rhonda's talking about me. No, I'm not. My guides have been working hard today. They've been telling me all kinds of stuff. It has not made me happy. Lots of stuff. So being out here by myself, just chilling, has really kind of opened a lot of new stuff up. How do you keep them on? Well, you charge them. So I guess there's some kind of battery in the base. There's a base, you can take it off and just swing them around like a racket. That one's popping better. I turned the step light on, hoping to attract them over there. And just flip the switch on them. Eventually the battery will run dead. We have so much fun with those. Oh my goodness. My daughter-in-law, she must have 6 of them. We chase bugs all over. We get a little sadistic with them. The bigger the bug, the more they fry, the longer the fry. And then there's a blue light in the middle there on my table, and it's a gnat catcher type thing, and it doesn't make any noise or do anything, but it will, a zillion of those little gnats. Yeah, you're out in the country, there's going to be bugs. So, I was trying to get a hold of Holly. See what the hell she's doing. Okay. So I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight. Usually Wine Spirits isn't really about doing readings, because that's kind of what Talk to Me Tuesday's for. This is kind of about we could discuss something or learn about something. Popping bugs is awesome. Oh my gosh, the first time we got them, and we had, I don't know, 4 or 6 of them, and with my grandson and all of us, we were all over the place. Oh, look at that bug, watch him fry. It's a little sadistic. It kind of made me sad, but new moon. I see the new moon, new moon, new moon. Beautiful sunset. Really don't have a theme for tonight or anything. I should have moved my trash can. That was kind of ugly. But that's not a trash can. That's a, well, it is a trash can. But we decided to put a bag in there and smash beer cans because the lady and her husband that take care of this place out here, she collects beer cans and she sends them to the, I think it's Humane Society, and they get money for them. So we're gonna, by the time my group gets here, which will be, there's 2 spots there, there's my son's spot will be there, there's one there. We've got 9 spots out here, so in a couple of days 9 campers will be here. They will drive me crazy. They'll be drinking beer, so I'm going to try to get them all to put the beer cans in there for her. They're great people that run this place. It's a beautiful lake. So what's everybody been doing? I've just had one of those days where my guides have been in. They've been telling me all kinds of shit that I don't know if I really want to know. Found out what a fool I've been. Should have known that. Anyway, finding out even being psychic, you can be tricked. You can be made a fool of. So life is good. I'm just chilling too. I haven't had any supper yet. And I don't feel like opening the grill up. Look at them little suckers pop. Poor little bugs. If there's a spider or something, I try to send it on its way as long as it gets away and leaves me alone, but I get tired of those guys bothering me. So, what shall we discuss tonight? I can't really elaborate on how I was made a fool, but oh, I need to open up my other thing. Hang on. Dang it, don't even know how to get my own page. Dumbass. See if I can read the comments better. That didn't work. Dogs, cats, and little children are perfect for letting you know when somebody's there. You'll see a cat like sometimes jump up on the wall like it's trying to catch something, and there's no bug there, there's nothing there. That's because somebody's playing with them. Little kids are the same way. And until they get to be about 10 years old, and then they kind of get old enough, they go, people are going to think I'm crazy if I tell them I see my grandpa and he's gone. Cardinal is a loved one, and that's the most common one. When I do readings, I ask them to come in with something unique, because everybody knows about cardinals and coins and feathers and stuff. Well, that's because the dog saw something that it didn't know. It didn't know that person. It wasn't familiar with that person, and it was trying to protect you. So my Yorkie that died, she was so psychic that she would just roam around. I mean, she would get all nervous when spirit came in, especially, you know, like especially when I was doing readings, and she would actually be under my table spinning around, and lay on my feet because wow, these guys are crazy. Because she saw them. She knew that. Dogs are very psychic, extremely psychic. The cardinals is a loved one. And they use cardinals a lot because people don't know what other signs to look for. They don't know feathers, that's kind of common too. I'm trying to think of some of the other signs that I do in my readings all the damn time. Every one of them comes up with something different, and that's what I ask them, something just for that person. I don't know if you could show the dog a picture or not. If the dog didn't know him before he left, then the dog just sees somebody strange. And I think dogs, okay, and Megan, I know I use biorhythms. Actually, when I do readings, I usually have I guess you would call it a biorhythm. I have a certain megahertz that runs in the background. No, that wasn't a dumb question. It's never a dumb question. It's never a dumb question because I've asked a lot of dumb questions. And my mentor will go, nope, that's not dumb. Because if you don't know, you don't know. It's not dumb, sorry. And it might not hurt to show them a picture. Dogs aren't as dumb as you think. But they're very psychic, very psychic. So biorhythms and energy, I've gotten so into the energy again lately. And, God dang it, what's the energy I'm working on now? Well, I am brain dead. I got my first drink. I haven't even started yet. So it's not the drinking. It's old age. Oh, God dang it. Oh, the violet flame. I went somewhere when I first started doing this stuff, and they were talking about the violet flame, and they had all these huge crystals laid out in this grid on the floor, and they were all in a circle. And I went, holy shit, what the hell have I got myself into in this back room? And I got up and left, and I heard one of them say, I think we scared her. I didn't know what kind of voodoo they were into. It's not. At least I don't think it was. I'm not sure what they were going to do. There are creepy people out there, but I'm not sure that they were really creepy. It was just something I didn't know yet. And it scared me. And I go, yeah, I better get out of here. And some of this, if I told you some of the stuff that I do and see and hear and get into in the energy, and you would be scared too. You would think I was batshit crazy, which I am. Absolutely. But, sorry, I was looking at something. Just because it's stuff that you guys don't understand, or like going into that room I didn't understand, doesn't mean it's not there, doesn't mean it's not real, and doesn't mean it's crazy, and doesn't mean it's evil. There's all kinds of... We are energy. So any kind of energy that you can get into that will raise your vibration is kick-ass awesome. Let's go back to the new moon. Yeah, I have a little trouble sorting through it too. And bring your Long Island. I'll get me one drink and then I'll have me a hot dog. I'm not even going to put it on the grill. Put it in the microwave. It is hard to find out. If it scares you, then don't do it yet. If you get into something and there's different megahertz, there's different frequencies when you get into those kind of things, and I don't know what they mean myself. But I have certain ones that I play a lot, and I'm getting into some more of them. So you might check into some of the things because I'm going to be posting some weird shit. You guys will think, oh, that's weird, that's creepy. What the hell? Rhonda's lost her damn mind. But I'm being opened up to new things, higher things, leveling up much higher, if that makes any sense. And not just, well, 10 years ago, if I said I was going to talk to dead people, I would say, you're crazy. And if you think this little world, those little clouds out there, that little moon out there, is all there is in the big wide world out there, you better expand your consciousness. Can't even talk. Because there's a hell of a lot more out there beyond our world, in our world, than you know anything about. And so I try to keep my mouth shut because, again, people say she's batshit crazy, but I'm used to that. So if you just take a peek at some of the things I'm going to be posting, because I'm being opened up to so much more stuff. You're an alien, Megan? I'm a starseed. I don't even know what a starseed is, but I'm a starseed. I just found out not too long ago. Do I believe there's aliens? I don't disbelieve. I do not disbelieve. I believe there's all kinds of things out there. What are the other... I used to go to this healing thing online. Not Pleiadians. There are Pleiadians. They're kind of like aliens. I mean, I think. I don't know that much about them, so I probably should keep my mouth shut about that, labeling them. Because it was brought to me in several things that proved that I was a starseed. I don't even know what a starseed is. I just know it's a higher up. God dang it. I can't see how... I'm old. I can't remember shit. People go, well, just because you're drinking. No, I just made me a drink. It's not because I'm drinking. God damn it. And they would come down. This guy would get them to come in, because he was one too. I know it sounds creepy. That sounds like the shit in the back room that I ran from. And they would kind of comb your energy and clean your energy. And there's all kinds of shit out there that you would not believe. Most people don't need it. Most people will never see it. So, do you have little antennas, Megan? Yeah. If you're an alien, do you have little antennas? Are you like Mork for Mork or whatever? Whatever Robin Williams was. He was cool. I'm not one of them. I'm just teasing you. I'm not making fun of you. Because I absolutely believe. Do I know there are? No. Do I believe there can be? Absolutely. Because there are so many things that you cannot believe beyond that sky out there. This is not the only world. This is not all there is. They're retractable. You mean like my horns? You know why my hair's spiked up, Megan? So you can't see my horns. I have seen energy shit that I can't explain. My little buddy Andy, who's not on here, my little buddy Andy and I saw it one night. And it was like, holy shit. What is that? every so often they'll open something and allow me to see a little bit. I've been allowed to see higher in the heavens than I think most people do, but just a smidgen, and then I'm taken back. I know. See? That sounds batshit crazy. But it's real. It's true. It's not a dream. Man, keep all those bugs over there. And those suckers going. It's like fireworks. I'll have to move them away from my door before I go in. My flag. It's like there's no breeze. But when we do wine and spirits, we always get on strange subjects. There's so much I don't know. So much I'm digging into even deeper. So my camping out here by myself for days at a time, I'm digging, looking, searching higher. And just today, the guides have just been bombarding me. It's like, okay, stop, because you're making me cry. So, I know the video I did today was angry. I was shaking because what my guides were telling me just hit such a chord in me. Because, okay, so it happened to me before, years ago, and somebody I know that I know is going to take it personal, and they can go fuck themselves, because it's not about them. It's nothing recent. They're channeling messages through me that I need to put out there for people. Lucky me. Because everybody's going to think, there's that crazy Rhonda. And I don't mind the title anymore. I really don't. Maybe I could do that. That's at my tree and the new moon. I might turn those suckers off. They're kind of noisy. So, Megan, that would be like why you're interested in that binary energy. Binary, god damn it. Oh, it's a bad word. That's why you're interested in that tone. There are different tones for different things. Frequencies, I should say. Different frequencies for different things. And even though it's not really a frequency, if you, like I'll put on the Tibetan singing bowls and the wind chimes, and it does something. I have a bell, I have a chakra bell, and if I ding that, my whole body just vibrates. Yeah, there's different megahertz, but I don't know what each one's for. And then I have my mentor gave me tuning forks, and there's a different frequency. I have 7 tuning forks, 7 or 8, and I need to get them out tonight. A different frequency for different chakras, if you know what a chakra is. And they just kind of straighten your chakras out. But that's her job. That's why I go to see her every month. She keeps my energy in line as much as she can. She's been doing it for several years. And last time I went down there, she said, "Oh hell, what is going on with you? Because your energy is so crazy, more than usual. Yours is usually pretty high." Yeah, I know. So I'm babbling, just trying to fill in space. If you can find anything the right frequency, I don't know if I want to say the right frequency. Every chakra has a different frequency. I don't know enough about it to be able to teach it or really help with it. It's probably something you need to Google, YouTube, all kinds of free shit. I can't remember what the one was that I used to listen to all the time. Just raises my vibes way up. And that's good because it cleans out all the negative energy too. When you're vibing higher, Negative energy can't go with you. Negative energy will make you sick. That's why I'm watching some of these people starting to go through their karma, and they're not feeling good. They're getting sick. Sorry, I was looking at something. Any more sunset? A little bit. Nope, can't see it. I'm not a victim. Will not ever be a victim again. But I'm sitting back and watching some of these people go through their karma, and hope that I don't. Hope that I can keep my shit straight where I don't, because karma is real. Okay, not sure what else to jabber about. Dilly Holly pooped out on me. She could usually get shit going. New moon, go Google what new moon is. I think you're supposed to set your intentions on the new moon. I always do it on full moon. I don't think you're supposed to, but that's just what I do when I put my crystals and water and stuff out. It's been so peaceful out here at the lake. Lots and lots of healing and learning and work done. I have to run home tomorrow and upload a couple videos. So I'm running out of things to say, which is unusual for me. It's me and my bugs. You can't believe how bad they stink, and they're clear over there. Look how far away they are, and they're frying so many of them. They stink bad. I don't know what that noise was I just heard. I better look around and see if something's creeping up on me. It's an owl. It's an owl. That's my, can you hear him? Can you hear him over the zapping? That's my confirmation. I always get confirmation from my guides. I love my guides. I trust them. Hear him? It's an owl. I went on a... He's not very far away. Maybe I'll turn my zappers off. It's probably scaring him. I think I will. I'll turn my zapper off, see if he'll come in a little closer. I think it was last year or the year before when I went over to the lake close to my house. I'm not sitting over here. Hear him? Whoa. No wonder it's zapping. Look at all of them. I'm not going in that door tonight. I turned that light on to attract them away from me. Holy shit, it worked. Yeah, you won't hear from me next week because by the time we get 9 campers here, there's going to be alcohol involved. It won't be a wine and spirits night. It'll be just shit ton alcohol. Anyway, when I went over to that one campground, well, it was a couple years ago, and we went on an owl walk after dark. The actual, I guess you'd say, conservation people over there, it's a state lake, set it up. So she had a thing she carried around with her and made owl hooting noises, different types of owls. and she was trying to call them out, but yeah, we saw one kind of, we think, fly by in the dark. That was it. I need a bunch of frogs or something come over and eat all these bugs. But turn the light on in one door, I can go in the other door. That'll distract them away. It's nature. And it's so quiet. That's even better. See? It's so nice and quiet until all my asshole friends get here. It's all empty up there. Okay, we're just babbling tonight. I didn't feel like doing readings. I've been doing them all day. Where's Tina? Do we have anything else to discuss, guys? Nope. Oh, there's one on my neck. Oh, it went down my shirt. Oh, that's it. Oh! That's it. I'm going in. That did it. It was a big bug, and it went down my shirt. And I hope it's gone. Damn good thing I didn't have the camera on me, because I was about half naked there for a second. I'm not sure. Live people. I'm not sure if I know how to describe shadow work. You probably ought to. It'd probably be better if you Google it, because I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of like, it's where you really get into the nitty gritty. What the fuck is this? What's my neighbor? Didn't know he had a boat. You really, God dang it, I do not know how to I know how to do all these things. I know how they work for me. I don't know how to explain them, if that makes sense. Shadow work usually will take me to my knees. I might spend 2 days bawling my eyes out if I'm really doing a good job cleaning it out. It's past trauma, past hurts. More like, I hate to steer anybody wrong, more like kind of in your subconscious. Like these things keep bubbling up, even like from my childhood. Look how old I am. And they bubble up and they bubble up. And you go, okay, well, here's another one I got to take care of. Here's another one I got to clean. Here's another one I have to get out of my energy. And I don't know if it ever stops, because I'm doing another one right now. And they can literally make you just curl up in a ball and cry. Shadow work is tough. It's very intense. Shadow work is extremely intense. And it hurts. But if you get through it, you work through it, it just raises me another level. So go Google that. Go to YouTube and ask about shadow work. Because I'm sure there's people way more knowledgeable that can explain it better than I can. I just know what it does to me, how it works for me. Even though I've been doing this for years, I'm still new at a lot of it. I don't want to say too much. Did I put my finger over the camera? Good job, Rhonda, dumbass. What's that blob? Uh-oh, what'd I do? My camera looks weird. That's not the moon, that looks like a full moon. Do you see how does it look like a full moon? Or am I looking at something different? Am I pointed wrong? Where's the moon? How does that new moon, crescent moon, look like a full moon? Y'all want to explain that to me? It looks full, doesn't it? I think I put my finger, and now my tree's kind of blurry. I don't know what the hell's going on, but that is not a crescent moon. I'm creeping myself out. Get your ass on here. So I have a tree. My girlfriend started this. She got a palm tree that lights up because she saw it in somebody's camera. What is wrong with my camera? Then, is that, maybe I'm not pointing it. No, that's got to be the moon. What the hell, that's weird. Y'all witnessed it. About time that freaking Holly got here. So my girlfriend got a palm tree that lights up at her camper. And she said, Rhonda, you got to get a tree. So I got this one. Look how blurry it is. It's all messed up. Stupid iPad. So then my other friend, she got a birch tree. And then my daughter-in-law has 2 birch trees. So you'll see some pictures and stuff when we get out here. We're all going to be together this weekend. And then I'll have all my other lights out. My daughter-in-law has a shit ton of lights. One of my friends has several lights. Sorry, I'm reading. Now, dang it, Libby, you know more about this stuff than I do. About time you showed up, Polly. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. All of a sudden, now I can't even see the moon. But it was a crescent moon, which I can still see with my naked eye. There it is. But it looks like a full moon. What the hell is up with this shit? But I'm getting ready to get off here because I'm running out of shit to talk about. Haven't even had a full drink yet. It is blurry. What the hell? I don't know what I did. All I did was reach my hand back behind there. Will you keep that pouring stuff there? Because it was pouring here last night. And I was just so tired. I just went to bed. I didn't even hear it. So I thought if it blows me away, oh well. Adios. I have a grandson who's 16. And he can talk to him. But he only talks to a couple that I know of. And we've restricted him from the Ouija board. Actually, I have a Ouija board in my truck that I haven't. I might get it out this weekend. Ouija boards, they're just a tool like the cards, if you use them right. It depends on how you use it. But with him being so young, I told him, I want you to stay away from the Ouija board because the Ouija board will bring in any freaking spirit, any freaking energy out there. Where when I do readings, I ask for certain people, certain things. Even when I go to haunted houses, if that's what you want to call them, I'm still only looking for certain energies. They can be scary. You got to use them right. We used one at the villa. The first Halloween I went there, there was a bunch of us upstairs in the attic, and it worked great. And then they go, "Hey, there's a Bob here," and I go, "It's because he's with me. He's always with me. Bob's always here." But it depends on how you use it. That's why a young teenager shouldn't have one. Because they're going to bring in something they don't need. Hello, hello. You playing with the Ouija board, Holly? So I haven't got the Ouija board out yet. It might be a good night for my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law and I. I'm sure I'm sure they won't bring the grandson with them. Sean's around. He's walking around like with his, well, you can't see me, and I'm not going to get in front of the camera now. In general, I will tell one of the creepiest stories. Let's see, how many, like 40 years ago, I lived in a cemetery. I've lived in 2 cemeteries, because it used to be the caretakers had a house in the cemetery. So I lived with my ex-husband's parents in one cemetery, and then we took over our own cemetery. So we were in that house, and his friend came over, and we got the Ouija board out, which we didn't usually play with, and sat there and talked to his dad that had passed. Put the Ouija board in the box, slid it under my bed. At that time, I smoked cigarettes. I was in bed, and I said, I'm going to get up, I'm going to get me a glass of water and a cigarette, and I will swear on my life, strike me lightning if I'm lying, that I got up, went in the kitchen. There was a butcher board that pulled out from under the sink, you know, like you could cut stuff on. There was that Ouija board, there was a glass of water, there was 1 cigarette and 1 match on that thing. I cried, I ran back to my bed, and I threw the covers over my head, and I didn't come out for the rest of the night. Oh yeah, I'm more comfortable with the dead ones than I am the live ones. Abso-freaking-lutely. Because once they cross over, they're cleansed, they're healed. I don't care what an asshole they were here. They're all about wanting to help. They're all about I love you. They're all about all that. There's a lot of assholes here on Earth, and I've been dealing with a whole bunch of them here lately. No, I'm not a victim. Good grief. Because I got these people that think I talk like I'm a victim all the time. I'm not a victim. It's just the truth. I damn near did shit my jammies, because obviously 40 years ago I didn't know anything about this kind of shit other than I lived in cemeteries, and we saw some weird shit. We did some weird shit in those cemeteries. And I wasn't about to get up and take a picture of that. And back then we didn't have cell phones. Take a picture. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Don't know who did it, don't care. They did it. And in that house, they actually turned our furniture over one night. There was all kinds of weird shit that happened. Lots of weird shit. That's because you're relaxed. When you're just about to fall asleep, you finally let your guard down, you finally relax. Ask them who they are. Ask them what they want. More than likely, they're not there to bother you, other than to creep you out. I have actually had an older man come through one time, and he looked at me. I mean, he got right kind of down on my face, and I was just getting ready to do his reading, and he says, "You can see me?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I can see you." Because he didn't believe in that kind of stuff. He didn't believe in mediums and their... So, especially older people, when my mom found out what I was doing, she called me up, and I could hear that she was visibly shaking. She goes, "What is this shit you're doing?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "This stuff, this medium stuff." And she was so mad because the older... I said, "Mom, I can't explain it to you. There's no way I can explain this to you. Cannot explain this where you would understand, because older generation, they're not going to." But her mom's in her house all the time, and I always wanted to ask her. I know she's seen her. I know she hears her. but she would shut it out. But I know her mom's there. My grandma. So that generation, which is where this guy came from, he would have been that generation. And I think I've had more than one do that. You can really see me? Yeah, you would have been a witch back then. I am a witch. Did you say that with a W or a B, Holly? But I still... Holly. Like I said, the Ouija board is just a tool if you use it right. The cards are just a tool. They were considered evil too. They're not evil. They give you insight. I think they're less evil than a Ouija board because I don't think you really could pull any bad spirits through with cards. But anybody that could... You can't really foretell the future even with cards because we have free will choice. So that's where I have my problem with the cards. Because I can say, you're going to have blah, 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 and you can use your free will choice the next day and totally change it around. Will a person from the other side say the same things when called upon a couple of times? Some readings I've had, it seems like, and they come back through, I've had people have multiple with the same person. Sometimes it's like a little bit of a struggle to get them to say something else, and that's on them. Because I let them, it's their show. As far as I'm concerned, it's their show, and they know what we need to hear. Well, that's my motto. What we need to hear, not always what we want to hear. And sometimes they won't give me anything else, and I can't twist their arm because I don't have an arm. Sorry, that's a little rude, but I can't twist their arm. Yeah, I lost my tree. Got no moon, ooh, my camera's all messed up. So, it's whatever they want to do. And people sometimes ask them, you can ask questions. I always have to tell everybody, ask them questions. I can't make them answer, but I'll ask the question. They know what's written down. I write it down. They know what's written down. And if they answer it, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. It's up to them. It's their show. It's their ball game within reason, as long as they don't say and do something stupid. What is wrong with my camera? So sometimes they repeat a little bit, and then if I can remember what they said before, which I usually don't. For one thing, I'm old and I have a horrible memory. I think I did touch the lens. That's okay. I'm not going to turn it on me. I'm a little rough out here in the woods. I think being sensitive can be hereditary, but everybody is psychic. Everybody's psychic to some degree. Some people refine it more. I didn't have anything for years and years and years. And then I got back into this. Now, I wish you could see him correctly. I'm scared to touch it again. All of you have a psychic antenna. And your gut is your antenna. So it just depends on whether you fine-tune it or just going about everyday life. Most don't follow their gut instinct, absolutely. And I've been trying to lately, and it's kind of taken me away I didn't want to go. But my gut kept telling me, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, don't do it, wait. Well, it's cost me something. But That's what my guides told me to wait. You're still psychic. So, yes, dead people do communicate through dreams. Sometimes, though, most of the time, when you dream about them, you're actually dreaming about them. I had a dream about Bob, and I'm going to say probably at least 9 years ago. I remember every picture on the wall, everything that was said. I remember how I turned around, thought it was his brother, and it was him. The box on the table, him going out the back door. I remember every single minute detail. That was a visitation. That was a visitation. That wasn't a dream. So if you remember the color of their shoelaces, that's a visitation. If you remember every little detail. You know when you have a dream and you wake up and it just starts fading away instantly? When you have a true visitation, it doesn't fade. It's still there. Well, yeah, people block that stuff because people are scared of it. And you can open up to bad things. I know you can, but I am so divinely protected, so over the top divinely protected from the minute I started this stuff, because this is what I'm supposed to do, because it's my path. It's not everybody's path. So I don't worry about it even going into what they call haunted houses, because I know I'm okay. I know I'll be okay. I got zapped 2 or 3 times in one of those houses. You know, that's funny that you say that, Gail, because I'm going to say the last month or two, okay, right at the top of my neck, let's see if we relate. At the top of my neck, it feels like a worm crawling under my skin. So it's not really a vibration, but it's like a worm crawling under my skin. And I go, okay, this is creeping me out. And I go and I look in the mirror and go, is there something on me? Happened again this morning. And then I felt like it was getting longer and longer and longer. Don't know what that is. I don't know if that's anything close to what you're talking about. There you go, Holly. You had a visitation. Because if you can clearly remember it like that, that's a visitation. He was actually there. I can't meditate. I can't sit still that long. The only way I can meditate is take a walk. You don't have to sit still with your whatever 2 fingers together and go om to meditate. You can garden. You can walk. You can go hug a tree. It's all meditation if you put it in that right perspective. Oh, well, that's different, Gail. Well, I'm not getting a clue what that is. Guided meditations are the best for me because my mind wanders. My very first meditation was to go walk somewhere and sit on a bench and wait for my guardian angel to show up. And I did it like 4 or 5 times, and Bob showed up. And this is like right at the beginning of my stuff. So I asked my mentor, I said, okay, that didn't work because Bob showed up. She goes, oh, he was just there messing with you. What? What? I saw a dead person. So if you can meditate, I just have trouble sitting still that long, so I have to walk and put earbuds in and move. I have to move. I can go walk the river road where I live, and oh my gosh, you can't believe the things that go on. But if I sit still, I'm like dancing, antsing. Don't you be having any premonitions about me, Holly. They're not going to be good. Got a lot of shit going on right now. Tons. But for the next week, good luck. Good luck. The only premonition you'll have is there'll be a whole lot of beer cans being put in my container for the campground people. Because we're gonna kick back and relax this weekend. Yeah, see, Cindy, and I tell people, you know, I knew that was going to happen, or I saw that. But if you don't tell people ahead of time, then they go, yeah, right, you're just making that up. I had my son's other grandparents come to me, showed up in my bedroom and said, everything's going to be okay. And I went, what the fuck are you doing here? For one thing, I divorced your son, and why are you telling me everything's going to be okay? So we went on a bike ride, and it ended up my son and his cousin, which is on that side of the family, they hit bikes and that was my fault. I told my husband, blow past them. We were going like 90, and they actually rubbed bikes going that fast down the road, and nothing happened. I go, wow. Oh, good, Erica. You know, sometimes when I get freaked out at my house, which not usually, I will put an angel at every four corners. I get over the top. Every four corners on the main floor, every four corners on the basement, every four corners on my property outside in the yard, and one on top. Archangel Michael, you better have your ass up on top, because I need some serious shit right now. People think you can't talk to angels. You absolutely can. You can talk to them just like I talk to your deceased loved ones. Absolutely you can. You can talk to your deceased loved ones. You may not hear them, but you can talk to them. Well, yeah, one of the big deals, Gail, is trusting it. Oh, I doubt it all the time. I doubt it every single time I do a reading. I still doubt. I almost shake sometimes before I start a reading. It's like, this can't be real. I can't be doing this. There's no way. And then they show up. I still have trust issues with it. I don't know if that kind of sage works, but you know what? Why not? My mentor, I just love her. She's been this. She saved me. She totally saved me from the get-go. She's the one that opened my eyes to this. Her Bob. But one time she gave me this little sage. It looked like a chunk off a pine tree, like a little dried up piece off of. I don't think it's necessarily the product that you use always, as much as the intention you put into the product. Aw, Stephanie, that's cool. See, I never... Yep. Listen to all the signs. Just trust them. And so if you maybe come across one that you think is a sign and it isn't, but you trust it, you'll get more as long as you trust it. See, there's a lot of times I don't hear back. Most of the time I don't hear back from people, and I go, okay, well, I said that, so that was kind of dumb coming out of my mouth. And then I find out later, like this, Stephanie, that it worked. I don't want to say that's kind of silly. There you go, Erica. Play first song on the radio. Bob and I play first song on the radio. And my ear's burning. Bob's here. He always makes my ear burn. First song on the radio. Like, let's say I'm going to leave the house, or I'm going to leave the place that I usually go to, or whatever it is. First song on the radio, be a message from him. You ought to hear some of them I get. First song in the jukebox. We do all of them. That's how we talk, is through music. First song in the jukebox. Somebody comes in, plays a jukebox. It'll be something crazy. Second song is from somebody else. Third song is from my guides. So we play first song on the radio is what I call it. I love my Bob. He's brought me through a lot of this. He's going to have to kick me through this rest of this hard shit that I'm going through. Ah. Libby, that was your intuition. That was your psychic part. I was on a bike trip with my old man, and I actually rode on his bike. So I was on the back. I had the most awesome psychic shit going down to Oklahoma and back. And I can't remember what it was, and I got something from my stepdad, who was like my second dad. And I said, okay, if this shit is real and you want me to believe this, give me a sign. And about a mile down the road, there was the biggest billboard, and it had his last name on it. His last name was Moore, and it probably somebody running for an office or something. I don't know what it was. And I went, holy shit, this shit's real. Well, Gail, I listen to country music. But there was a whole lot of other things on that trip, because I was on the back of the bike, I was relaxed, and I just pretty much meditated and actually felt like I was lifting off the seat. So there you go. There's a Moore, Oklahoma. Maybe that's where I was going. But it was a big-ass billboard that said Moore. That's all I saw on it, because when I saw that, I went, holy shit. See, I hate to even tell my stories because they sound so crazy. But I'm supposed to tell them. That's part of my job, is to tell them, so you guys can realize I can do that too. Or I could, oh yes, that's true, that's real. I need to open some eyes. I'm old, so before I croak, I need to be opening some eyes. That's my job. Uh-oh. I thought I heard something not very far from me. I don't think we have any coons, because nobody's rocked my camper since I've been to this campground. The last campground, I caught that video of the little stinker. Well, I don't think he's the one that rocked my camper. He wasn't big enough. Oh. See if we can get that. See the moon? That's probably a light over there. I was going to say that's the moon on the water. That's not the moon on the water. I don't know where that dude went. I hope he's not listening to me. He's going to think I'm batshit crazy. Well, I am. Look, can you see? Get under the light, dumbass. See the side of that camper with the American flag? My son's got one in the back of his RV. There might be drunk pictures coming next week. Because, you know what? I'm due for a break. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading. Hang on. I didn't go to sleep. Oh, I'm moving. Well, that's cool, Libby. I don't live in my RV, but I kind of do, because I would rather be in it, out here in nature, listening to the bugs, even if they're zapping in my zapper. Just, I have been so needing alone time, needing nature, needing hours of sitting and learning. Just lots of things I've been working on. But I'm trying to manifest in the spring. I'm going to get a bigger truck and a bigger camper, and one that kind of sets itself up with the electronic stabilizer, leveling and all that stuff, so it's not quite so hard for me to set this one up, because I got to do this all by hand. Trying to get it down to where I don't have to do any lifting or anything like that. Alone time has been awesome for me. It has totally, I'm leveling up even more. And I know I keep saying that, but it's like today with all these things just coming through like crazy. It's because I've been here a few days. Yep, I want a fifth wheel that I can just pull out from under and push the button and it sets itself up, because my friend pisses me off because they all do that. Am I trying to quit smoking? I vape. I would like to quit vaping, but I like it better than smoking. And today, my throat chakra, because there's something I really, really want to say, and my throat chakra has been so closed up that I've had trouble talking today. So I'm going to go in and try my, did my camera straighten up? The tree looks better. I don't know what the hell's going on. Must be my energy going wacko wacko. Because that tree don't look bad now. Vaping is better than cigarettes, and I've even, when my daughter had her stroke a few years ago, and she was in a major, big hospital with big heads of, it does look clearer. What the hell just happened? My energy calmed down? I tell you, my energy sometimes can really screw up some electronic shit. I don't know. Bob probably straightened it out. But I asked, like, the head neurosurgeon, the head heart doctor, what was the other head doctor that came into her room, what do you think of vaping? And they said, and I've asked my doctor, I've asked multiple doctors, what do you think of vaping? And they say it's better than smoking cigarettes. I don't know what just happened here. Maybe my energy's calming down, because I'm starting to get a little more tired. Maybe I need to go actually find something to drink. So, anything that you put in your body is not good for you most of the time. But vaping is better than cigarettes. And if I vape, there you go, Cindy. Yep. But if I vape, I'm not hurting you. I'm not hurting my grandkids. I'm not hurting anybody else except me. So if I choose to vape, I'm on a, I think mine's on a 6. I think I'm on a 6. And I can't get it out of my mouth now, so when I go down to a 3, I really can't get it out of my mouth. But I think it's all in my head because I really don't think there's enough nicotine in there to make any difference. Oh, I can't see it. Yeah. Just trying to put my vape out there. Not that it matters. That didn't work. I can't get my arm far enough. So I call it my crack pipe because I'm so addicted to it. And I've smoked since high school. Look how old I am. So it's my crack pipe. So we were up in Sturgis at the campground a few years ago, and my husband goes, come on, we got to go over there and eat with our friends. And I'm throwing shit around. He goes, what is wrong with you? I said, I can't find my crack pipe. Well, the guy and his son that were camped a couple tents down from us, they were like church camp, worked with kids, really nice people, and they never spoke to me again after that. They heard me, and every time I'd walk by to go to the shower room, they'd put their head down. They didn't want to talk to me. Do I explain to them what I meant by a crack pipe? No, I don't care. I'll never see them again. We are just babbling tonight. That's kind of what Wine and Spirits is for. So now I try to be careful when I call it my crack pipe. But I am addicted to it. So I probably ought to go in and make me a real drink and get me a hot dog. My tree's looking not bad. It does like 18 different settings. Usually whatever I plug it in and it does, that's what I let it do. I let it have a mind of its own. Yeah, Erica, I've got 3 that I keep handy. And 2 of them are charged at all. If I've got this one out here, there's one in there charging to make sure they're full. Make sure it's full charge. Good Lord, don't. I just lost my shit that time I couldn't find it up there in Sturgis. Yeah, only like I said, do I go over and explain to them what I meant by crack pipe? I'll never see you guys again. You can think whatever you're going to think because I really don't care. I don't care what people think of me. Even lately. Did you hear that? That duck sounds like he's sick. And over there on the table is my peacock. See, there's a blue thing on the left and there's a green thing on the right. That's my peacock, only he's kind of sideways. You can't really see him. He lights up at night. Because, well, you'll see pictures of a whole lot more lights, and I'll get my freaking flamingo out. And I'll have my flamingo shirt on because I found out flamingo, I have a flamingo and I need to make his nose light up again. It means that you're swingers. And I've been putting that outside I've been putting that out there on the street by my campsite for months. And then I found out that means you're a swinger. And I go, oh, hell no. What the hell? Where'd that come from? I usually like banana or something like that in my, I don't like any weird flavors in mine. I don't like mint. I don't like tobacco. I don't like, what's the other one I don't like? Oh, menthol. Don't like menthol. Okay, I'm surprised I can still talk. Upside down pineapple. I heard that too. And my granddaughter says, Grandma, I can't believe you've never heard that before. I said, where did this come from? She says, like way back in the 70s. And I said, why did I never hear that before? And here I am with this flamingo, and his nose lights up. He's got, I don't know if you guys have seen pictures of him before, that my daughter-in-law got me. And I usually put him out by my flag out here by the street. And I was camping by myself at another lake, and this guy came walking down the road, and he stopped, and luckily he stayed on the road, and I was sitting in my chair, like there, and he was out on the road, but not here. And he stood there and talked, but he kept looking at my flamingo. And it was after that that I found out about it, and I went, oh, holy shit. I have no idea what I was getting myself into. Unicorns mean a third wheel with benefits? What the hell? No, Roxanne, I don't have a schedule for this. This is always, wine and spirits is always impromptu. Always, always. Talk to Me Tuesday is supposed to be every Tuesday, but it depends on what's going on. And there for a while I had a bunch of doctor's appointments, and it seemed like everybody wanted me on Tuesday. And I finally cut out a bunch of those. So, I'm not sure if I read that right, Erica. I don't know where people come up with this shit. So I Googled it. Go Google what a flamingo and a upside down pineapple mean. Because I didn't believe them. I didn't believe them, and sure enough it did. And I went, holy shit, my flamingo is not going to be out by the road anymore. I love him, and he's cute, but he's going to be in the backyard where people can't see him when I go camping. Well, I'm glad somebody else hadn't heard about it before. Well, I got a flamingo shirt. Well, that's not what it's saying when I Googled it, and that's not what my family's been telling me. It's like, I thought I was kind of pretty up on the, it's not like I'm naive. Yeah, Rainbows is gay. Going, oh shit. And then we were at one lake a couple of months ago, and the lady next to my friend, she had like 6 like little flamingos in her yard. And I went, uh-oh. And she looked a little different. And she actually, in her car, had a blow-up doll sitting in the driver's seat. And I think it was a guy blow-up doll. So I've got pictures of it somewhere. I told my friend, I said, sneak over by that tree and get pictures of that shit, because I don't want to look too obvious. Rainbows are a big sign for me. Big, big, big sign. One of Bob's signs. Usually, I can tell when a rainbow's coming on. I run outside. People flamingo each other? Oh. Okay. I may have to find those pictures of that lady and her flamingos. And then she actually put beer cans, like where they were drinking them, however she did that. I never did get a really good picture of the blow-up doll on her seat. I thought, okay, as long as you stay over there. Not that I have anything against blow-up dolls. No, that's not real. That's my fake tree. I haul it around to every campsite with me. we had a blow-up doll we gave Bob because he didn't have a girlfriend. And we had a dirty, what do we call it? Naughty Christmas party. Naughty Christmas party at the place we hang out. And there was a bunch of us. We all got each other presents. So Bob got a blow-up doll. We had more fun with that thing. That thing went to the other bar with us. It traveled around the bar we were in. It ended up in somebody's pickup. It staring at them when they got off work. We had more fun with that blow-up doll. And he laughed his ass off when he got it. You just heard a man's voice? Oh, I keep forgetting about the duck thing. I can't even get my Jeep to start again. I'm getting so pissed off at it. My Jeep's not starting. Something's draining the battery. It's got a new battery. It's got a new alternator. There's so many cobbled up wires in there. Well, did you hear what they said, Libby? Probably Bob, because I was talking about him. It said what I said? That's because it was Bob's blow-up doll. She brought it in this big trash bag. Oh, hell, that's almost scary. No, I'm not scared because it's Bob. And he opened that and he just died laughing. And it had a camo shirt on because he always wore camo, so we called her Cammy Camo. We did all kinds of things, that blow-up doll, things I'm not even going to say. We had that blow-up doll doing crazy shit that night. And then we took it to the other bar with us. Could be there was alcohol involved, because it was our naughty Christmas party. And we all love each other. We have a good group of friends. So you can cut loose once in a while. Now, my voice tonight, like I said, my throat chakra has been kicking my ass all day because there's something I need to say and I'm not allowed to say it, and so my throat's closing up. She did way more than whole beer. Way more. I don't know if my Bob folder is still on my Facebook. That's on my other Facebook. I need to go get a real drink and get a hot dog. Because somebody won't let me say it. So until I get to voice what I need to voice, so I think my throat's going to close up even more. And you know, if I get somebody to do a reading for me, it's so weird. Holy shit, I hear the coyotes howling. But holy shit, I think they're on the other side of the lake. Well, they're not in this section. If I get somebody to do a reading for me, they get to where they can't talk. They start coughing. They start choking. So it affects them just as much as it affects me. Amazon, I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. Because Amazon, you know what? You buy something on Amazon and Alexa goes, ding, you have a present outside. There was something bigger than a hot dog that night, Holly. And it was involved. We were bad. I'm not even going to say all the shit that happened. But there was a whole group of us, and we laughed, and we laughed, and we had so much fun, and we all loved each other. It was so much fun. Yes, we were naughty, but it was a naughty Christmas party, and there was a ton of alcohol involved. And my Bob. You gotta love my Bob. Poor Cammie. She ended up Well, she made the rounds that night. Then she ended up in one guy's truck that I know, where Bob worked, and he just set her in the passenger seat because he didn't lock his truck, and she was facing, like, you get into the driver's seat, she would be facing you. He never said a word, but he passed it on to somebody else, and we never saw her again. Oh, really? They can't read you? And what was their reason why they can't read you? It was inappropriate fun. Oh, Angie, you have no idea how good that makes me feel. And it's not because of my ego. It's got nothing to do with my ego. It's because I'm doing my mission. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's my job to help people heal. And that means so much to me, more than you could possibly know. I'd like to have a little more feedback once in a while from people. Just so I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and not fucking up. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go find a hot dog. Ah! So they can't, in what, I'm gonna ask you this one question, then I'm gonna go. So Roxanne, they can't read you in what way? What kind of readers? What are you saying, hog? Why are you saying hog, Holly? You calling me a hog? Are you calling me a fat ass hog? What are you calling me? What are you? You calling me a hog, Holly? Holly hog? Look, I didn't even have a full cup. I had like a third of a cup. I'm going for that hot dog. That is the job that I want to do, Angie. That is my sole purpose. And you know, actually years ago, all I said was, oh, I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't. Then they weren't supposed to read for you, Roxanne. I'm going to say something I shouldn't. I used to say all the time, I want to go home. I want to go home. And I don't know if any of you have ever done this. I want to go home. And I meant up there. Not like I really wanted, not like I was depressed, not like I really wanted to kill myself or anything like that. I just want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Because whatever mission they sent me down here on, I didn't like it. I want to go home. I just want to go home. And once I started doing this work, I don't want to go home anymore. All those years of my life, now I don't want to go home anymore because I feel like I'm doing what I need to be doing. Libby, I just wanted to go home. It's not like, okay, I just really want to go out there and kill myself. I just want to go home. I want to get out of here. Get me the hell out of here. I want to go home. For God's sakes, don't send me back here. But I didn't know why. See, Angie, I just wanted to go home. But I didn't even know what home was. I knew it wasn't here. And I wasn't spiritual. I wasn't any of that stuff. I just wanted to go home. But now I want to stay here. I have a mission. And it's getting more intense, and it's getting bigger, and it's getting higher, and I'm getting old. So I told them if they want me to do shit, they better hurry the hell up and open me up because I'm running out of time. See? Well, I'm going to say that's nice to hear that other people have wanted to go home, but yet it's not nice because it really, I'm not going to say it tortured me, but I wasn't happy here. I just wanted to go home. But what is home? Now I know what I was talking about. I had pain in my soul. Had absolute pain in my soul. And I still, right now, I have pain in my soul. My soul is having a little problem right now. Half of my soul is having pain. Ooh, I like having these talks. When I find out other people are having the same thing, so it makes me feel like I'm maybe not as batshit crazy as I thought. Still have pain, but it's not the same pain. They just move me on to other pain that I have to clear up. And then I clear that up, and then they move me on to something else, and I got to clear. So it's kind of like that shadow work. See, Angie, I had a very, very tough life. Very, very tough. But I never whined about it because I always said, look at that. I kicked its ass. I overcame that. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh, look at that. I kicked its ass. This has been since I've been 5 years old. Kicked its ass. I'm good. No. It still came out. Still came out a few years ago. That's because you found your purpose, Sally. So even my childhood shit, from like 5 years old, when I started doing this work, and I had to start going through some clearings and cleansings, and my friend was taking me through them, and that shit came up. Now I'm going through shit from junior high. So I'm going to a class reunion. Haven't seen these people in 50 years. To hopefully clean up the rest of it. Hopefully clean up the rest of this crap. You know, Angie, I tell people that too. What did you learn? Okay, so there. Oh gosh, I need to go in. I'll try to make this quick. So what they've taught me is before you come here, you decide your exit point. I don't know why. I don't know how that works, but that's what they've taught me. It could be when you're 1 day old. It could be when you're 100 years old. Whatever that timeline is that you decided on before you came here, there was a reason for it. But it can change a little bit. It can waver just a little bit, depending on what the people around you are going to learn from you leaving. What are the people going to learn? So if somebody needs a little more time to learn whatever they're going to learn from that person leaving, that will delay it a little bit, but you're still going to leave in that time period. No, I'm batshit crazy. See, Roxanne, my friend that I talked to, and she is all of a sudden opening up like crazy. So I've been trying to, I don't want to say advise her, because I don't want to advise anybody. I can't advise my own self. But she tried to kill herself, and she's having great guilt about it. And she saw all that shit. But now she's got a purpose. I really think she's got a purpose. Yep, and Angie, that's how I got into doing this work, was Bob killing himself. I would have never reached out and paid $25 to sit in that auditorium to see a medium, because I thought this shit's not real. this shit can't be real, but hey, it's 25 bucks. I've blown that before. And she picked me out of a crowd, and now she's my mentor. She's my Reiki master. She's my friend. And that's been several years. And she texts me all the time. Have a beautiful day, Angel. And I said something to her once, and she said, would you be doing this now if he hadn't done that? I said, no. She goes, there you go, Rhonda. I said, well, I didn't like that. Just make sure you don't help too much, Holly, that you deplete yourself. That's the way I am. I want to see everybody else happy. I want to do what I can to help everybody else heal, or hear from their loved one, or whatever that is in my world. And it's changing again. It's starting to change again. And if this shit doesn't straighten up that's been going on lately, I'm going to go batshit crazy. Yeah, I have too, Holly. I used to fix everybody's problems, and when I walked down the house that one night to go look for Bob right before he killed himself, my husband said, you can't fix everybody's problems. And I turned around and I said, watch me. I'll at least try. It will come back around when you're ready, when it's ready, when it's the time, when it's time. It will come back around. And I haven't been doing healing for a while, but it's coming back around. It's coming back around. Which is something I really, really super want to do. It is easier to fix somebody else than us. I told my friend once, I said, I'm broken. He goes, you're not broken. Nobody's broken. You're not broken. You might have problems. You're not broken. Yeah, I am. Ooh, we done some weird babbling tonight. I've liked this conversation. One of the hardest things I learned a few years ago was, if I'm depleted, I can't take care of anybody else. I have to go take that bubble bath. I have to go take that walk. I have to go. Right now, I'm hibernating. I'm in hermit mode in my camper. Although I'm not in hermit mode because I'm online right now. I have been in total hermit mode the last couple days. Don't text anybody. Really, don't talk to anybody. I've been in hermit mode. Oh, I'm starting to shiver, so now I'm talking funny. It's starting to get chilly out here. I need a few days of alone time, and when this week is up, I may take it to the other lake close to home and do a little more hermit mode. I'm not sure. I need some serious, serious hermit time. Yep, too much noise. There has been too much noise in my life lately, and I've got some shit to take care of. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm starting to shiver. My lips are starting to shiver. It's quiet here. What time is it? The hell time is it? I'm in Kansas. I'm in Kansas. My arms are... Oh shit, it's 10:15. It's past quiet time. I hope they can't hear me. My neighbors will never talk to me again. I need my dog. No, it's 69 degrees according to my phone. I need my dog. I'll make me one more drink. Minnesota. I had a friend that lives up there. Okay, you guys, to me, it's been a pretty productive wine and spirits. It's great sleeping weather. I think I'll open the back window in the camper. So I hope we all learned something tonight. I mean, I learned some stuff from you guys. My arms are freezing. I'm chilling. All right. And my friend Duck Lady, I call her, that I met out here at this lake. Because she had ducks. She actually took ducks camping with her. Go figure. She's cool. I think she's part Indian, and she's teaching me some stuff. So I've got all these people come in with these other ideas that expand my mind. What little there is. And my throat's closing up again. Gail's in Missouri. I was born in Independence, Missouri. So grew up down there by Kansas City. Okay, we'll do this again, but probably not this week because there's going to be a whole lot of activity and probably a lot of alcohol, although half of them don't drink. I'm going to. To hell with that. All right. If I can keep my eyes open while I'm eating my hot dog, I got more shit to learn. I've just been in... Sorry, I was reading something. Okay, everybody have fun. Have a safe holiday weekend. I don't know if I want to do this again tomorrow night. We'll see. I might for a few minutes. And then I say that and I never shut up. But this has been a very interesting conversation. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys more than you know. And don't forget to put your love into the room. You walk into a store, throw some energy out there. Throw some hearts in your mind. In your mind, throw pink hearts out as you walk into the building. Just try it. See what happens. Instead of going in there, because when I go into Walmart, and I'm like angry because I don't want to be in there. That's why I pick up my groceries outside. When my grandson works there, I should go in there more often. I get angry when I go in there. It's like, just like everybody else. Try throwing some pink hearts out. Try throwing them out when you go in the gas station. Change the energy of the world. My friend tells me I can't do it. You can't change the energy of the world. You can't make everybody love each other. I say bullshit. You can. If every single person participates, you can. My dream, my world, my manifestation, like I'm manifesting a new truck. My manifestation, you can if everybody would help. So y'all be my little soldiers. Well, not my soldiers, but I'll think about it. Think about it when you walk in the store next time. Gas station. You're in a hurry. Throw a pink heart out at the cashier. They don't know it. They'll feel it. And all of you that know energy work know that they will. Okay, gotta go. I'm gonna pee my pants. I need a drink and a hot dog. See y'all later. Love you guys more than you know. More than you know. You all are great. Later.